The case against 3 police officers implicated in the killing of Eldorado Park teenager Nathaniel Julies has been postponed in the Protea Magistrate's Court this morning. The case was postponed due to the end of February, to serve the accused with indictments. 2 of the officers face charges of murdering the 16-year-old who had Down syndrome. The pair also faces charges of defeating the ends of justice, discharging a firearm in public, and the unlawful possession of ammunition. The 3rd police officer faces charges of being an accessory to murder after the fact, defeating the ends of justice, and possession of prohibited ammunition. To get an update on today's proceedings, we're now joined by our colleague Maageketla Mohlabe, who is in Protea. A very good morning to you, Maageketla. What transpired this morning?
A very good morning to you, Desiree. Quite brief appearance in court this morning here, and what we heard from the state is that the investigations into this matter have been concluded, which is why then they will be serving the accused with that indictment on the 26th of February. But perhaps just to refresh the viewers' memory here, Desiree, is the fact that we would recall that on the 26th of September, all 3 accused were denied bail. But of course, as you mentioned in your intro, Foster Nechiongodo returning to court, applying for that bail, saying that he has got new evidence for him to actually be given or eligible for bail. And of course, he was eventually given that bail on the 18th of December. And the reason why he was given bail is the fact that he said that he was no longer living in Eldorado Park, and therefore he won't any way interfere with the witnesses or the state's investigations into this matter. And of course, coming into today, when we hear about this postponement to the 26th of February, when those 3 co-accused will be given that indictment. But let's just bring in the family here, because they have been here since day 1 of this court, and of course, spending that Christmas for the first time. Bridget Harris, you are the mother of Nathaniel. You did mention the last time we were here on the 18th of December to say that it was going to be quite hard Christmas for you to spend without your son.
Yeah, it was definitely a hard, quiet Christmas for us because Nathaniel is a spiritual soul, you know, and he loves to dance, he loves to smile. He's the one that makes Christmas worthwhile. And it was very quiet at home. We just sat there eating, having dinner. But all our thoughts was with thinking of Nathaniel right through the day. You know, we miss him. We didn't even play music because he's the one that always do the laughter, the dancing, and the siblings was even in walking around with their friends. They no longer was at home, dancing with him, smiling with him, you know, communicate with him as a family like we used to do. It wasn't the same this Christmas. It was empty, quiet. It was not the same anymore.
So, grandfather of Nathaniel, Mr. James Julies, we are in the new year. We've just had that postponement this morning. What are you expecting in this court case this year? You were complaining about back-to-back postponements last year during the bail applications. This time around, it looks like investigations by the state have been concluded.
Yeah, we are still in another postponement.
If you can put back your... Yeah.
Here we are still in another postponement of this case for my grandson. You know, life is like that. It's one day on the mountain, the next day you are down in the valley. We have been going through a battle. It's been sucking us. It has been sapping the strength out of us. For all these postponements, coming to court, going back home, don't know the next day what's going to happen. And here we come again. The commissioner was not available to sign the indictment. We have been given another month, so we have to come back another month here for this case. And the last time we were here, we were dealing with new facts on the suspect number 3, and I don't know what new facts is. I still have to go and look in the dictionary book because seemingly, as the judge was saying the last time, the new facts is a new address. You cannot say new facts is address. You have been staying in number 2, now you are staying in number 3. That is new facts. New facts must contain the essence of the case, what is contained in there, in the case, that you are bringing as new facts that can qualify you to get bail. You cannot get bail on a new address. That's not new facts. That's old facts. And now the commissioner was not here to sign the indictment so that we can go to High Court. And as a family, we still have to move forward. We don't have to be complacent. It's difficult. We have to find a way of getting out of this. We have to get strength for ourselves to overcome all these hurdles that we are going through. Lastly, I want, as Nathaniel's grandfather, today publicly thank everybody, the community, the people, all those people who were involved from the beginning in the death of Nathaniel, who have supported the family financially, otherwise, or whatever. And especially the community where Nathaniel stayed, they loved him so much. And we want to say to those communities, let's keep on fighting for justice, not only for Nathaniel, but for all the children who have been killed by so-called people that has to protect us, and all the other children that has been dealt a blow by gender-based violence and all those things. We want to say thank you for your support.
Thanks so much. And of course, clearly still not happy that Foster Nchengoro was given that bail and having to spend Christmas outside of the cell or the jail, so to say. But just to wrap it up here at the Protea Magistrates Court, we know that when we return on the 26th of February, that's when we'll also know when the court date, the High Court date for that trial will be set. It's back to you in studio from Protea Magistrates Court.
Thanks a lot, Maageketla.